Alright guys, let's get started on Unit 8 practice quiz. So, which equation represents a physical change? Physical change. So, I'm looking for phase changes. Right? Physical. We're looking at the same thing. So, H2O solid to H2O liquid. That checks off. This one, gas plus another gas goes to a gas. Okay, this is not a physical change because we have hydrogen and oxygen turning into water. Third one, H2, so hydrogen gas plus iodine gas is converting to a compound now. This is not a physical change, this is a chemical. So no, chemical. Nitrogen plus oxygen are coming together to form a compound. This is a chemical change. So it can only be A. Number 2, which sample of carbon dioxide has a definite shape and definite volume? Definite shape, definite volume. So we are talking about a solid. The only one that is a solid is D. So just quick review. The gas has an indefinite shape, indefinite volume. Liquid, it has an indefinite shape, but a definite volume. All right, number 3. They give you this, and they say, which particle diagram best represents the same substance after a physical change has taken place? Physical change once again, physical. So let's look at it. I'm going to look at which ones contain this same thing that I'm looking at here. This is a compound. I'm looking for which ones have this same compound. I look at A. A looks like it has the same compound. Look at B. These are elements. So this is a different substance. That is out. This one, these are diatomics, a type of element. These are out. And D, this is a different compound. These are out. This looks like it's in the gas phase. Over here, it looks like it's in the solid phase. So A would be correct. Number 4, when a mixture of water, sand, and salt is filtered, what passes the filter paper? Okay, we did this in lab. This is lab number 3. What is going to pass through the filter paper? The water, not only the water, but the salt as well, because the salt has dissolved in the water. The sand does not dissolve, so these are out. And water is not the only one. Number 5, which one is the most ordered? So most ordered, we're talking about which particle arrangement is most ordered. So we have solid or liquid or gas. The most ordered is the one that has a definite shape and a definite volume. So that would be solid, D. Number 6, distillation is the process used to separate a mixture of liquids based on, this is a definition question. Definition question, do you know what distillation is? They give you a hint, to separate a mixture of liquids. So if you have liquids mixed together, how are you going to separate them? The example that I gave in class is alcohol and water. How are you going to separate a mixture like this? The different boiling points. So either know the definition or use the hint that they give you, separate a mixture of liquids. Number 7, which statement describes the type of change and the chemical properties of the product and reactants? Okay, so we have here, I see a diatomic. This is an element. And over here I see another type of diatomic, another type of element. And at the end, I see that they have come together and formed a compound. So here we have the equation represents a physical change or a chemical change. Let's stop there. Is it physical or is it chemical? Well, there is a new substance being made. New substance. So this is not a physical change, so I'm going to cross out A and B right then and there. And now I'm stuck with C and D. Now, with the products and reactants having different chemical properties, with the products and reactants having identical chemical properties. Well, if I have a new substance, they're no longer going to have the same chemical properties they had before, so C is the correct answer. Number 8, an aqueous solution of sodium chloride. Sodium chloride, I told you guys in class, this is a salt, so think salt. An aqueous solution of salt is best classified as A. Okay, keyword here, aqueous. We said that this is a type of mixture. The type of mixture it is a homogeneous mixture, mixed very well. Very well. So this is a homogeneous mixture, B. No and no. This is gibberish. Okay, so homogeneous mixture. Let's go to number 9. Which particle diagram represents a mixture of an element and a compound? Okay, element and a compound. So they give you a key here, one circle, a white circle, and a black circle. Now, let's look at A. A, I see a white circle and a black circle bonded together, and I see that throughout the whole thing. So this is not a mixture. There's only one thing in here, so let's cross that out. Over here, B, I see an element. This black dot is alone, so that's one element. And I see these two white dots joined together. Now, misconception constantly happens with this. They say it's a compound. We know better, and we know that this is an element, but more specifically, this is a diatomic. Two of the same atoms joined together. Now let's go to this one. Once again, we see that diatomic and another diatomic. So this one is out and out. We are stuck with D. D, this is an element. It's a diatomic. And we got a compound. We have, this is the compound. Why is this a compound? A compound by definition is two or more different atoms joined together. And here we have a black dot and we have a white dot. According to the key, they are different elements. So two different elements joined together. Last one, 2 grams of potassium chloride completely dissolved in water. This solution is classified as A. Okay, this is the second time we're seeing this question. Potassium chloride, I put it on your worksheet. Just think of salt. We haven't learned of ionic yet, but potassium chloride, replace it with salt. Another key word here, completely dissolve. That is your keywords there. So what is the solution classified as A? Keywords completely dissolved. So if it's completely dissolved, we are talking about, we can't see the different parts. It's a homogeneous mixture.